Hey Blessed friends, welcome if you are new. My name is David and today I'm gonna go ahead and take you to the Home Depot, and you guys, they have the sale. I don't know if it's like here and there, but what I do know is they do it pretty often. So if you see some proven winners that you've been obsessing over, and Proven Winners has, not sponsored by the way, they have the most amazing houseplants. They're always in this beautiful glass or ceramic, very gorgeous, and the deals are insane. Usually it's always 50% off, and this location literally had the big plants and the small plants on sale. So that was really good. And of course, like I said, they have a lot of different varieties of Hoyas, ficuses, and other goodies. So I did got a plant, these fungus gnats, these little funguses. If you know what they are, they're really annoying right now. I'm dealing with them a little bit. It's gotten a little bit better, but for some reason on this spot, there's a lot of them. I probably got to go ahead and tackle some of that because why is there so many over here? But yes, I'm really excited to go ahead and take you at this Home Depot. I'm gonna give you guys a little plenty haul at the end, and also after the plant shopping, we're gonna do some plant chores, and there's some plants that I wanted to go ahead and show y'all, and some plenty updates as well, treats just for precaution, and that I haven't really showed it for a very long time, like my Thai constellation, how it's doing. So yeah, let's just get straight into it. They got deals. The aluminum plant. So if you get 3, it's going to be 12. It's like already selected. They have more on this side too. And then these are also on sale for like $10.
I know what you're doing.
Look at that. Better get a ring of fires. Arizonias, look at that. For $9.88, you guys. And they have some really good ones on the other side as well, which I'm gonna go ahead and pick one up because look at this. So the big ones are for $14.88, which is not bad. It's actually a pretty good deal. These are also $14.88. These are usually $30, but you can get them on clearance, basically almost 50% off. And this was a really pretty one. And sometimes they're infested with spider mites, but these are not even that bad. They have like a shimmer, which is really cute. Let me see if I can pull up the name tag. Even though Proven Winners changes the names, Art Deco, Opulence. Look at that. You got some big ones too. Look at this one. I don't know, you guys. I'm like obsessed with the foliage. But go show you what they have. Look at this one. Oh my. They were having a variegated one on Green Escape, and I wanted it, but I was like, no, because what if it dies on me? I have to master this one first before I go ahead and get the variegated one. Even though it's a little bit not that expensive, it's just pretty thirsty. They're always so dramatic, the Futonias. Ivies, I would have loved an aluminum plant, a purple plant. This was a pretty one too, but it's a little bit sad. But the little maidenhair fern, I don't see. This is pretty too. Actually, look at this one. I gotta get 3 plants, but I also want the ficus from the other side. Look at that. I mean, I'm gonna go to a different location because I really want the ficus, and this location has some really pretty ficus from Proven Winners for $10. This is not bad. The aluminum plants look really good. Like, it's a pretty big size. And then I have this other one on this side too, which isn't that bad. But I also want the purple waffle plants, or like the purple passion. They got begonias. Look at that. They got some pretty good stuff. Oh, I got Betonia's full. This one's massive. Oh, it's because it's not big plants, so that's why. These are really cute. But let's go in the actual garden center and see what else they have too. They got some pumpkins as well. Okay, the thing is, literally on this side, it gets super duper hot, which I don't mind, but my phone is so dramatic that it starts to overheat. They got some good Hoyas, look at this, and then all these fancy planters. I kind of like it. Oh, that's not bad. They're $10, but I kind of like it when they're just in their own nursery planters, like this one over here. But I just hope they like give us options, you know, like with the ceramics and then with the nursery planters, because this is pretty affordable. These are like $4, like $5, $6. But sometimes they go on sale. They got some really good Hoyas. Look at this big old wide leaf that's variegated. Beautiful Mobile Queen Potos. These are new. Look at this. Oh, this is cute. $15. Not the price though. They got some mid-her ferns. This has like a milk confetti syngonium, I think so. These are for $20. They got some other good stuff too. But let me show you the insane ficus that I'm gonna have to take one home, because these are honestly on sale. Look at this. They're on sale. And you know, I've been wanting one for a hot minute. I'm like my ficus era right now. Look at that. I'm trying to get a pretty thumbnail. Got it. You guys, I'm so excited. Because like last time I saw them, they looked really bad, but these look pretty good. And this one has like two. It seems like one of them has reverted. You get like a 2 in it. This is really heavy, and there's a chance that it has root rot. So that's like an iffy, you know, that's how I pick up plants. If it feels a little bit heavy and they're in a ceramic, there's a chance they're overwatered and they could have root rot. This is pretty lightweight. Doesn't look that bad. And it has really good foliage. I don't see no diseases, no fungal. This one's good too. It's a little bit heavy, but it still looks really, really pretty. Like, look at this. I'm actually so happy. And it's a pretty cloudy day. It's like a partly cloudy. They got these philodendron tordons, which are for $10 with the ceramic. Oh my, look at that. I already had mine, y'all, and I got it as a little baby. Well, not like a little baby, but like nothing like this. And it's already this size, so I'm really, really proud of it. But this is nice. And you know what? There's a chance some of these could be variegated, like a green variegation. I have seen that, but I have the worst eyes. Like, I never catch things. Look at this one. I'm pretty bad at catching things, but I'm pretty sure somebody has found one. Home Depot's, I don't know for some reason, but Home Depot's always have variegated monsteras or like mutations compared to Lowe's. I just love doing this. It feels like really, it feels like I'm being aggressive, but like, it's like so satisfying. Look at that. It's a really pretty philodendron. They got some variegated ring of fires. I think these are white knight. White wizard is what they're calling it. Then they have these golden potos. I just found out, like the beginning of this year, that Vigoro is literally close to farm. And it says it right there too. Look at that. Golden potos for 16. And some of these are actually really variegated. Like, have some really good genetics. Look at that. It is so pretty. And they're also really, really easy to look after. They got some good ones on that side too. But let me show you over here first. Look at this pink princess. Sometimes you can find some really variegated one. This is a pretty aglonema. I think it's called Frost or Ghost. And they're also $16. Look, they got more options. Look, they got a green Harley philodendron. And it's a pretty big size. Look at that. They got planters too. It's just pretty. The golden potos is pretty too. You got a jade. Oh, look at these little succulents. Is it a succulent? Corsula. That's pretty. Pretty begonias. That's the cell. It's just so tempting, but I also want a purple passion, and they usually have them, but they're already picked out. I really want a purple passion, even though every time I get one, they always get infested with aphids. They really do love the purple passion. Beautiful Madagascar tree. Beautiful Dracaenas. This is literally the lucky bamboos, but it's basically Dracaena. See, if I had to pick something out over here, I'll probably get this one, the green Harley philodendron, and the aluminum. That's a pretty good combination. And they're also really easy to look after too, which is pretty nice. Look at this golden potos. I think they're just so variegated because the greenhouse is warm, and I think they're just like on the prime. Look at this croton. This one isn't on deal. It's only the smaller planters, but crotons are pretty, but I would never really put it inside. You can do it if you want a challenge, but personally, I wouldn't. They're just really difficult. They need a lot of warmth, humidity, and light. Yeah, and they just do better outside. This is pretty too. And in the springtime, I will probably buy some of these. This is pretty. Like, I love this a lot. It's called Milky Way Galaxy. No, Florida Beauty. No, that's a. Is it? This is not a Drancine. It's a croton. This is really pretty though. But I'll probably have it outside, like on the bottom of a tree. Even though they can take full sun, you have to harden it off. Basically, has to develop its own little sunscreen. That's pretty. Some might say it looks like a disease, but it looks really, really. It looks like they're just glowing like little fairy lights. Well, this looks different though. But it usually looks like little splashes like that. That's pretty. I like that a lot. But I'm gonna do that outside, not inside. They got them evergreen pothos. Are you guys still looking for evergreen pothos? Beautiful. It has tiny leaves though. I usually see them with massive leaves. I mean, it's not bad. It's nice and full. It's vining. It's beautiful. It's lush. But usually they have those like, oof, you know, massive leaves. That's pretty interesting. They got a Frederick 16. And look, it's overwatered. It's really heavy. But it seems pretty happy, so it's cool. They'll probably just water the plants today. Ponytail palms, rubber trees, beautiful calathea. They're all $16, even though they're from Bacchias. Sometimes these go on, so I think they had a sale for like $10 a while back. Look at that stuff. Ooh, we got some lemon meringue pothos. Global green. Girl, this is nice. Oh wow, look how big it is. They are thriving. Beautiful. Look at this chance. Holy crap. Just little micro tears in the back. Micro tears. Ooh. Some people call it what they call it, like it's from the fish. Gills. I think that's a pretty cool description because it does kind of look like gills, but I like it. It's pretty cool. Mine's doing pretty good. The only thing is I have mealybugs and they love to hide in those little crevices, which makes it a little bit annoying, but it's an awesome variety. Like, look at this. It's a really cool mutation. This is such a Halloween plant. It'll be great as it gets for Halloween. We got a golden crocodile. This looks nice and big. I thought that was variegation, but it's a little bit of damage. I think that happens when they release sap and it like marks them. They're all over, or it could be disease, I don't know. Because they're like literally on everything. And then they got, I think, more white. No, this is a cobra. But I think Proven Winners and Costa Farm, they sell different varieties. This is a white knight. I don't know. They're not that bad. But they usually have some really, really good ones. They have the ZZs, which look really, really good. Look, they got more hanky baskets. Y'all want to see what they have? I'm looking for the variegated baby bunny bellies. You see it. I see some baby bunny bellies, but I don't see no variegated ones. Anyways, they got some golden potos. Oh, these are big. Beautiful. It's just beautiful. More queen potos. What is this? String of raindrops. That's cute. Let me see if I can put up the price. Because I cannot see it with these beautiful vines. $13. I think this is a string of... It's also raindrops. I thought it was pearls. I could have sworn I thought it was pearls. Is this a crown of thorns? My mom loves the crown of thorns. Look at this one. They're so petite. It's pretty interesting that they have it on a hanging basket. Magenta crown of thorns, Euphoria Millie. Look at that. They're so tiny. That's actually really, really cute. There's different varieties too. This is like a white one. They have like this like coral looking one. Like white and salmon. You see that? Pretty. And they got some orange ones on the other side. They got string of dolphins. Euphoria Ghost over there. These are, I'm pretty sure they're, oh that's, no. Yeah, $13. Look at that. Wait. They're string of hooks, you guys. The heat is starting to get to me, but look at that. It's crazy how full they are. Like, they're just so lush. String of bananas. Beautiful. Here's some more coastal farm. Beautiful Brazils, Syngoniums. They're really full. Look at that. Looks really, really good. And then they got some beautiful Tradescantii. Look at this one. They're like so tiny, the little leaves. Oh my goodness, it's so cute. And it's also blooming. It's little tiny flowers. There's like so much greenery. And then the Proven Winners basket over there. Rainbow moss right there. Lipstick black pagoda. Another really, really cute. Oh, it's overwatered. Poor little guy. Syngonium. I keep seeing this one. It's just a specialty houseplant, but I think it's like one of those watermelon one, pilea or something like that. What is this? I don't know. It's pretty cool though. My phone, it feels like I can put an egg and it will cook. Look at this. Beautiful Euphoria Ghost. That's pretty. It's massive too. Wow, $40 is not bad, and you get 4 plants. And they're like over a feet long. That's cute. They got some aloe veras too for $10. I think that's basically it. I'm gonna show you guys some monsteras because I don't know if they have any that are variegated, but you know, it's always fun to look around and see if we can find sports. Because I got lucky at a Walmart out of all the places. Look at this baby. Beautiful. Okay, that's it. And I'm gonna get one of those ficuses. Alrighty, so they had some really, really good plants. I am finally home where it's nice and cold. It is so hot out there. I know people go through this, they work in these kind of conditions. You're very strong. But my phone kept literally like fading. Like it just, when the phone overheats, it fades. And there's sometimes when I know it's completely black, but it's still recording, so I continue to go. And there's times when it just shuts off. This case, it didn't happen. It recorded from the start to the end. But I was like, I hope that doesn't happen, because like they had a really good plants, and I want to show you guys what they had. This Home Depot wasn't like insanely packed with beautiful house plants, but they did have some decent amounts, and they did have a lot of the Proven Winners plants from the sale going on. So I did ended up getting this Gorgianis ficus, variegated ficus, and I'm not quite sure. I don't think it's a Benjamina. I feel like a Benjamina is a very universal name for the tiny leaves. I could be wrong. It does have a name tag. Cling on over the edge, Ficus benjamina. So Proven Winners changes the names a lot, and I don't think this is that. I did pour it out the water, by the way. I was seeing if there's any fungus gnats, because they get like in your nose and your mouth. They're really nasty. They're so annoying. But I'm gonna sprinkle some mosquito bits on top just to be extremely safe. And I did pour it out. Okay, it's perlite. I saw something white in there, and I was like, is that like a like molds or like a sack of spider eggs, but no, it's just perlite. So it's really, really pretty. I love it. The irrigation is literally insane, y'all. Oh, and yeah, I think I already showed you. Okay, this is after the video. I'm like scheduling the videos in my head, like in the order how I'm gonna edit them, because there's a lot of footage. We went to a different location at a Lowe's, and I did got a wishlist plant. I keep saying wishlist plants, but it's because I've been getting so lucky, you guys. A lot of the plants right now, they're either popping up in the big box stores or they're going really, really cheap online. So there's a lot of plants that I'm getting that I've been on my list, but I've been very patient on waiting until they go on deal, because usually always during this time they put a lot of the plants on discount, because they're just pumping out plants after plants, and they're putting out so many new ones out there. I don't know why, but it's every fall and spring. And also, I think it's because it's easier to ship out the plants. I know in the summer it can be a little bit more aggressive to ship out house plants, but in the fall and when in springtime, it's more chill for them. So there's a lot of plants out there, so many amazing deals, and this is great. And I got it for $10. It was $20, but I got it for $12 because of taxes, but theoretically $10. It is so pretty. I love the markings. I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed. I really do like it. I think it's gorgeous. I'm just happy that I got it because I saw it the first time and I was like, oh, you look really bad. At a different location, it looks so bad and damaged and just gone through a lot. And I was like, am I really this desperate, or should I just wait until I find another one that's better? I waited. I got it. I'm so excited. I'm literally so excited. Like, I'm excited that it's because, yeah, I have a lot of ficuses. Like, not because, like, I just think they're awesome. I really think they're awesome. And there's so many varieties out there, and they give off the tropical vibes. And I finally got the hang of ficuses. There are prone to spider mites, but with some neem oil, girl, they're good. To be honest, to be really blunt with you, it has done a lot for me. And I love having trees inside, and it just gives like a tropical vibe, especially when they're easy to look after. Some are a little bit more difficult than others, but I don't know about this one, but there's the green one that's like this, and it's super duper chill. I got the green, like pure on green. Like there's a green burgundy one, really easy, and then there's another one that's like just full on green, really, really easy. And then of course I have my other ficuses, like my rubber trees. They're very chill. I'm pretty sure this one's gonna be really, really nice with me. The one that has been a little bit tricky, that I kind of give up on, and I placed it outside, it's my variegated ficus triangulus, the little triangle one. It was doing really, really good, but I ended up repotting it, and it was doing okay, and then it just went down. So I have it outside before it gets worse, and it's been looking a lot better. I think it's just, I don't think it likes cold temperatures at all. I think that's what it is, because it doesn't do good. I don't know why, but it just doesn't do good. But I love ficuses, you guys. It just gives the heights that I love. I love pothos and philodendrons, and they vine beautifully in the shelves, and they just look really nice. But sometimes I want some plants that give me some height, some drama, some like canopy kind of vibe. And that's exactly what ficuses will give you if you train them. I mean, you can train them how you want them to be, but that's how I train mine to be, like a beautiful tall bush. So yeah, I'm really excited that I have a good variety of easy, theoretically, ficuses in my collection. And it's just fun. It's just fun. I'm looking at my Addisonii on the previous video that I showed y'all on the unboxing. It ended up, they gave me a one that was fully reverted. See, it's a Abo Addisonii. This other from a different name. It has a new leaf coming in though. And I kept looking at it like, is it gonna be white? It doesn't have any chunks of white. I'm trying to give it, I'm forcing it out a little bit. Delicacy, of course. No, I don't see no. But somebody told me the stem would usually tell you as well if it's variegated, and it does have some line of white. So I'm just gonna keep giving it a lot of light, and hopefully it triggers, because I've been wanting a variegated Addisonii, or aka Swiss cheese, what people call it, because they're beautiful. But for some reason, they either revert all white, like my previous one, or in this case, they just go all green. I have bad luck with them. But yeah, so that's my little haul at the Home Depot. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know if you guys buy any plants in the big box stores as well. But that's the parts of the plant shopping and the big box store haul. Now we're gonna go do some planters. If you want to stick around and do some planters with me, and that will be the next clips. I always get so motivated, and the phone is like murky. Whenever I watch plenty videos, I'm just like, it's time to do some plant chores. I'm always struggling to find angles for the video, but time to open the blinds, girl. Let the light come in. Alrighty, that was tripping me out for a little bit, but I'm a little bit late. I usually like to open the blinds so natural light can come in from the sunlight, but I'm a little bit late. But it's okay. And this doesn't really damage the plants since it's natural morning sunlight. I mean, natural has nothing to do with it, but it's morning sunlight, which isn't too aggressive. A money tree! Look at the new leaf. Watch, girl. We're gonna make her the biggest plant ever, and this one is barely surviving. But we're not gonna focus over here, actually. And even then, my vining plants, Jasena, Champs, Marble Queen Pothos, Pearls and Jade, we have to go ahead and I have to go ahead and rinse them, like pressure wash them. A grow light fell off? Okay. I'm actually gonna let it be like that because this Sunday we're gonna go to the house again and talk something out and pay something that you had to pay as well. So I mean, even then I gotta stick it back. That has nothing to do, because I was like, I'm not really doing much because we're gonna move anyways with a lot of plants, but the grow light's gonna stay in there. Even in the U-Haul, it's just all I gotta do honestly is just unplug this because they're all linked together. But yeah, I gotta pressure wash them because they get mellies, and honestly pressure washing them keeps the pests under control a lot. I just don't understand why this plant gets burnt. I noticed some plants get burnt. Not exactly quite sure know why, but it is what it is. And look at this splendid, silver cloud. Its newest leaf. It's not gonna get ripped like this one, but even though this is my favorite, it gives it character. Just because you're tired doesn't mean I love you less. You're beautiful. But I'm excited for the new leaf. Yes, and then the string of turtles. Because we're not gonna focus over here. Oh, look at these new leaves, you guys. So many new leaves coming in. I gotta fertilize my collection again. I've been trying to be better at fertilizing my collection because plants just grow so much better. Also, this one. This is my beautiful mini monstera, and I had some history with her. Like every time I buy this plant, and it's another fan. Every time I buy this plant, bad stuff happens. It's like it's cursed, but it's been doing really, really good for me. If anything, everything has been going well. So it's a very cautious plant whenever I move it around or anything, because I feel like it has energy or something. I don't know. I sound so dumb, but yeah, I don't play with her too much, girl. It is what it is. And it's just gonna chill right there. I forgot to send the fan, even though it's like kind of wobbly. I gotta put it a work order, but it's good to circulate the air. I gotta turn that one on too. It's good to circulate the air, which is, everybody knows that already. Look at this begonia. I'm so happy. I literally thought I almost killed it, you guys, but no, we're doing good. I did chop my sunshine rays again, both of them, because I'm trying to produce more, and I want to promote more bushiness because it's what I love. Also, my coffee plants, I had a lot of spider mites, but after being consistent with the neem oil and water pressuring it with the shower head, I have noticed that it makes a big difference. So that's what happens in nature, y'all. Also there's like beneficial insects, right? Like there's like pests that take care of, but I'm so proud of my coffee plants. It was literally the size of this, and now it's getting big. I'm gonna have to repot it down the line. My Sir Bamaranthus are doing amazing as well. They did have some sort of pest, but I've been pretty diligent and repetitive with it. The only one that I am struggling with, it's kind of like stressing me out, is this one. I don't know exactly. We all know this plant already. It is sitting in water. It could be that. Holy crap. Oh my gosh. To be honest, this is a plant that I would put outside. I'm actually gonna put it outside, to be honest. We don't get cold until like, I don't know, we have a very long time. Oh my gosh, it's heavy. We don't get cold until a very long time, like in a couple months. So Yeah, this is a plant that just belongs outside, I think so. I mean, personally, I cannot take care of this inside. I had it in the kitchen. It was doing better right there. And then I moved it over here and it's been going downhill. It could be that too. I feel like some plants don't like to be moved, but see, looking at that, it doesn't have pests. But you see the little, do you see that in the back? That lets me know it has too much water. It's trying its hardest to get rid of that water, and it is sitting in water in this terracotta. So I'm gonna go ahead and dump that out, and then probably place it outside, even literally in this same thing. I think no, I'm gonna just leave it outside anyways because it's gonna dry out when it's outside. So yeah, but let's go in the living room. Oh, this big old, yeah. I just love the plant room. Can y'all believe this? It was like a small little baby, and look how it's my little bush. I did, like I said, I did maintain this shelf, reorganized everything, admired everything, took care of everything. And I was slowly going over here, and then I stopped on this side. I still did a few over here, but I gotta continue by myself this entire section. I'm just trying to be on top of my plants. This kind of pisses me off a little bit because it's receiving now. This is a stage where it can receive pollen, and I don't have any pollen to give it. So I'm kind of pissed. I did, but it died. And then this blue is actually really blue. The seeds are coming in on Tuesday. So what's gonna be its own different video. Beautiful piece of me. Okay, stop it, David. Oh, you're so... I love making my plants vine like that. I don't know why. Because there's lights that comes out and it traps it in the background. I sure don't have any pollen. I have this one, but it's too early. It's too early. Damn it. There goes a plane. Every goddamn time. I feel like I look greasy. I do look fat. I gained some weight. So I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all some plants right now in this corner. Yes, I'm wearing my Halloween shirt again. It's called Detergent and a Washer. Before I see those comments. Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys some plants right now. And it's this corner. I like to call it the living room corner. I have like 2 of them. I just want to go ahead and spray them. I want to rinse them really, really good in the tub because I haven't done that with these, and I think that would benefit, a lot of plants benefit from that. So we're gonna do exactly that, and I'm gonna also show you. That's my pickle rig. My hubby and I worked really hard in Div & Busters to get both of that. The avocado and the master pickle rig. Which we're gonna go again on October for his birthday. Hubby's birthday's coming up, and it's funny because like my husband's birthday. I said husband! Okay, my husband's birthday. It's like literally my brother's birthday. So like it's his, and then the next day it's my brother's. So I'm gonna take both of them to Dave & Buster's because my hubby likes that, and my brother's really, he's a very chill guy. And then my little brother, he's already big, you guys. He's like, I think 20 years old, but he's my little brother. Like I used to change his diapers and everything. He used to pee a lot. So I told him like, you owe me, girl. You owe me. You're in debt with me, girl. Like I did all that, and what did I got in return? I got PTSD. I got trauma. Like, there was no reason for me to do that. But I was a really good older brother. Okay, so I'm gonna take both of them to Dave & Buster's. I'm gonna just eat my nachos and like my Coke while watching my baby play his games. Yeah. And then we're gonna go to the zoo because I love the zoo here in San Antonio. You can get like a yearly pass. And David got one for him and one for my hubby. They're pretty cheap, honestly, y'all. I think I paid like barely $60 for him and me because they had a sale going on. So I'm really excited. And when I go to the zoo, they actually do take care of the animals. They look really, really good, you guys. Like, I don't like when they're mean to the animals, like all that kind of crazy stuff. But Santana does a pretty good job in the zoo, and they're very well maintained, very well fed. Like some look chunky, but these jets, I'm not gonna miss these jets when we go over there. I hate them with a passion. It's not even a jet, it's a small plane. I don't know why there's so many different variety. There's a variety of planes. Jet 2 holiday. Okay, David. So the caffeine is kicking in. Let you go. I put Vaseline on my skin, and it was sitting all on my face when I was sleeping. Some people might be like, "Oh my God, David, what are you doing?" Everybody has different skin types. I have a weird skin type. Like, it can get very dry and flaky, but it can get very oily. It just depends. And I was feeling very dry. And I'm also using the Mayors for my face. And honestly, God, it's only been one day. But it feels pretty good. Like, my face looks, I don't know, I think it looks okay. And then I put Vaseline because I know Mayors dries out your face like crazy. David, Vaseline doesn't moisturize. No, but it builds a barrier. And there was water and a moisturizer under it. And then I added the Vaseline to seal the moisture. Which is why I woke up like this. Like shit. No. Okay. Damn, David, you blabber a lot. Yeah, I was watching Amanda. Yeah, it's because, like, whenever I turn on the camera like this, I feel like I'm talking to a friend. And, like, I just wish I had a friend that came over and we just have coffee and we're just talking about plants. Honestly, like, that would have been such a vibe. But the closest that I can do that with is, like, you. Like, literally just talking to you like this in the morning. Instead of me showing you my plants, I just like to blabber. Like, if you just came in and, like, I don't know, like, you want coffee, girl? Like, you know, and we're just, like, chatting about, like, chisme. Like, chisme in Spanish, you guys, means gossip in English, right? It's like the same shit. But, like, chisme I was on, like, the plants and stuff like that, you know? Like, I don't like to get messy and dirty like that. No, so, yeah, I just, when I turn the camera like this, I imagine you guys, because, like, I see your comments, and I can already see, especially those repetitive people that, like, comment all the time per video, you know, it's like we're chit-chatting. It's a weird dynamic, girl, but it works, okay? It works. I'm also trying to enjoy my coffee. I miss Amanda from Plants Arena. Like, I'm gonna cry. Amanda, like, you abandoned your children, girl. We are waiting for you. That's a jet. Jet 2 holiday. I'm kind of annoyed with the audio already, to be honest. Okay, I'm gonna show you my plants. And we're gonna go rinse them. I love doing this a lot. I don't know why. Ah, shit. I already know their patterns. When they go again, when they don't land, they're gonna go again. And the longest that I've seen them doing it, it was like 6 times. Because they're gonna burn off the fuel, I think so. Girl, I'm blind. I'm looking up. It's not even that bright. It's the morning, by the way. I'm looking out, and it's like, I'm looking back over here. I'm like blind, girl. Hi, are y'all excited for the holidays? Girl, I'm excited for Thanksgiving, girl. Like, give me the turkey leg. Like, I want turkey leg. I love me some green beans. Green casserole? I don't know what the fuck you call it. It's green bean, girl. It's green beans. I also love my potato. I love me some good mashed potato and gravy. The stuffing, girl. If you do, oh my God, y'all know, girl. I had a whole tangent in a video one time. If that stuffing is sweet, I'm gonna throw it at your face. I'm so sorry, baby. I'm gonna throw it across the room. Stuffing is savory for me. I want it to be salty like my soul, not sweet. Stuffing is not a dessert. But to each their own. You eat it how you want to eat it. But if it's sweet, more for you, girl. But if it's salty, it's mine. I like it when they use the turkey, you know, the turkey sauce, and they add it in there. Gives it more flavor. Oh, I love a good stuffing. I'm excited for Thanksgiving. I'm also excited to go plant shopping, and this has Medibugs. I'm excited, even though Medibugs is pretty good. Like, I think it's called my milk confetti Sigonium. People always tell me you go based off this. I figure out what they told me what to look like though. But it's a Sigonium. See, ¿qué te dije? They're gonna go back again. Because they got nothing better to do. Okay, stop it, Derek. Behave. So, yeah, look at that. Isn't it pretty? It has honestly grown quite an amount. It has a new leaf coming in, which is pretty thick and long. It's nice. Look at that. And then it has these, you know what I mean? When I see that, I want to chop it. But after looking at my Syngonium Wendyland, wow, I'm memorizing the plants and the names. There are some that just don't click, but some are clicking now. And why do I look like shit? I look like somebody stepped on my face and spit on my face. I don't care. Cause I'm thinking about food. Like, girl, you're doing it to yourself, girl. Yeah, like that's so bad. I've been coping with food like recently, like really bad right now, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie to you. And I haven't even had my Taco Bell yet. I had Cane's, but no. But today I'm gonna make crispy tacos. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, I like when they vine the Syngoniums, honestly. And I have a green one outside. And I have to water it. It's been really thirsty a couple days, but it's still keeping its. Should I bring it inside? No. We're gonna water it later on together, so I can show you guys how it's doing. But yeah, beautiful Syngonium. Honestly, obsessed with her. Pretty sure it's called Confetti Syngonium. Pretty sure. Or it could be the other one. They be trippy. But yeah, it's really, really good. And I did y'all should know how I do my this is a low light kind of plant for me. So like it's pretty far away from its grow light. It's probably like 2-3 feet away. Like 2.5 feet. Which is pretty low for me. But it's a plant that can tolerate that, right? So that's on that. Next one, actually, I just put them on the bottom. I love doing this. I like to give you guys like a show and tell. I guess I'll notice it, but like I like to do like a show and tell. I like to set up the phone, turn on the camera, and do a show and tell and show you like how the plants are doing. A plenty updates, any plenty issues that I'm dealing with. These funguses are pissing me off. Any issues that I'm dealing with, and then I just treat them. Right? We just treat them, and then we put them back. We not just treat them, but we rinse them, because it's really important to do that. So. Here is this other one. This is my, honestly, out of all my ficuses, and I have quite an amount. This one's very, very, very well behaved, and it has a lot of new leaves. Like I'm seeing so much growth out of her, even though there is mealybugs. You guys, I have accepted the fact that I'm gonna have mealybugs regardless, and I saw so many videos, people that have like 500 plants in their collection. And they said it so beautifully. Like I've been saying this, but they said it even better. Like it sucks, but it's the reality. And for a lot of us, okay, is that you're gonna have some pests, like it could be mealybugs, but it's just keeping it under control. You cannot eliminate them because there's so many plants. There's gonna be, girl, like there's going to be some in the cracks of the soil and the cracks of the leaves, girl. Like they're just gonna be there. But the best thing that I can do, and is what I've been doing, is keeping it checked, right? Keeping it under control and just making sure it does not get worse or so severe that the plant's gonna struggle. This plant has some mealybugs, and I've been knowing that, but it's not infested, but it has some, and it still has new leaves, so it's perfectly fine. And of course, when I go ahead and rinse it, I'm gonna knock them off, and then I'm gonna spray some neem oil, which is gonna help a lot with the, now if it's scale, I throw plants away. I'm not even kidding with you. If it has scale, if it's an expensive plant or like a difficult plant to look, to get, I'll order a greenhouse and I'll literally quarantine it in that little container. Because also the humidity is gonna help it too. That's what I'll do, y'all. Because like, I don't like scale. Scale, I can't knock it down. You can't even spray something. Like you actually have to get in there. And once that spreads, we're talking about it can go up to hours on taking care of that. Compare that to just mealybugs. If it's not bad, you can have it there for like weeks, as like I did. And when it's time, you just take care of it, and you can just wet the shower head, spray some protection, and then you have a couple more months until you got to go back and do the same thing. I'm not even kidding. Like the last time I did this with this one, and this has mealybugs, right? But it is not. I don't know why it's not so bad. I mean, I've been doing a pretty good job. Like, I think so. I think it was like 2 months ago. Yeah, I do water them, right? They have their saucers. But yeah, I don't do that crazy stuff. And that's just really, really bad. And this corner is already do that. So I'm telling you this because like some plants in here are, well, all of them actually have so many bugs now. But it's cool because we're going to treat that. We're going to take care of it. So it'll be a-okay. they're actually due for a good watering. So this one is another ficus. It has a lot of lilies from the other ficus that's in there. And ficus ruby. Really, really cute. I love this terracotta. I like to put my ficuses in terracotta. Well, I try to. I think they like the breathable pot, like the pot, but they also like consistent moisture. And with terracotta, that's you gotta, unless you're an overwater, then get terracotta. But if you're an underwater, not the best, like me. But still, somehow I guess it hardens off with my conditions. That is pretty chill. And then we have this other ficus that we got from the big box stores, and to be honest, she's been making a mess. I'm not gonna lie to you. A lot of dead foliage. They're calling it Klingon Amnesty King ficus, but I actually found the correct name. I think it's called string bean, something like that. Damn, this ficus is really not. I'm just tugging on the leaves because I don't want it to fall in the tub. Because you don't want to clog the tub, right? You just do that. Some leaves are not, they're still hanging on. But some are kind of red. See, like that one. You just like a gentle tug and take it off. Okay, that's basically it. Really cute. It's a really, really pretty one. I do like this one a lot. When I saw it, I was like, that's cute. I like the long leaves. It does have some new growth happening. You can see right there. And there was another, there it is. This one. It's right there, girl. Like, there you go. It has some new leaves happening. It's doing it okay. But we have to go ahead and it's not dry. Because I did water her a couple of days back, but it's getting dry again. So it's time to go ahead and do the treatment again. I love these baskets. They have a plastic lining, so like it doesn't make a mess when you water it. People get scared with this because they think of root rot. Yes, if you're in overwater, it's gonna happen. But I water. It's common sense, girl. I feel like the more I explain it, the more complicated to make it sound. Yeah, these are awesome. I love cash pots. I love baskets with lining. They're pretty cool because it just makes watering easier. Okay, we have one more plant. Yes, one more, but she's my biggest one, to be honest. Taking out the decor. Oh, I did find the actual name, but it dried up on the leaf. The name tag. Ali Fig Ali. That's what I found out on the internet. Ali Fig Ali. The actual name of that ficus. I'm gonna have to make a new name tag and put it in there. So this is my pride and joy. This is actually literally from the Trending Tropicals collection. And we got it on February, I believe, or March. We got it this year. And it was from the 6-inch. And I know a lot of you have too, and y'all have grown a lot. But this is mine. And I'm actually waiting for a new leaf. Yeah, this is her newest leaf. And I like how it has now its fenestration. Super duper cute. I'm just waiting for a new leaf to come out. I keep checking every day for a bump on the back, because that's what happens when it's getting ready to push out. Because I can imagine the new next leaf, it will literally be like over here. Oh, it's gonna look so good. It has grown up quite an amount of size, so I'm really, really proud of this monstera. It also has these big chunky roots, and it also has mealybugs, which is pretty sad, but they're pretty tough and resistant. I've seen a lot of them. Actually, with this one, I'm gonna go ahead and burn them with a Q-tip, and then I'll put them in there and do the rinsing and spraying neem oil. But that's what I have in that corner. Not that many. I mean, I do have my massive aglaonema, but I just let it chill right there. Not much to it. And then I do have plants on top, like on the wall, but this is already enough space. I mean, enough plants to do the treatment and the rinsing. But that's a little update on that. Let's go take care of business. Alrighty, plenty friends, it's already been a couple of days and here is an update. Everything looks amazing and glossy. I'm honestly really impressed how big this beautiful monstera Thai constellation has grown. Just waiting for a new leaf, and as you can see, there's no more mealybugs. Maybe it's a little bit, like I said, it's been a couple of days already. They come back. I just gotta go ahead and kill it with a Q-tip. And then here is this beautiful ficus benjamina variegated, obsessed, and this other gorgianus ficus. Told y'all I'm just in my ficus little era. There's just so many amazing varieties out there, and I find them really pretty. Now here are some more plants. My bones are popping. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I kind of woke up a little bit. I just get a little bit drowsy whenever I eat, just a little bit. The sun is coming in, which is extremely beautiful. I mean, that neon pothos is just glowing. So gorgeous, so gorgeous. If you have this kind of light coming in, I highly recommend to get a neon pothos. It's fun and they just look really pretty when they glow. Monstera Susupacana, ZZ, Begonia, the other ficus. This one's actually all green. It was going through some spider mites, but I sprayed it with some neem oil and it's been pretty good. I did it a couple weeks back, but I probably have to do it again just for precaution. And here's the other ficuses that I had in there. I just decided to place them over here because there's so much light coming in. And then of course this beautiful syngonium. I'm pretty sure it's called a milk confetti syngonium. Look at that. Gorgeous, just beautiful, honestly. Alrighty y'all, that is basically it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed today's new plenty vlog of plant shopping and plant chores. These are my favorites, but they're always so scattered and all over the place. Like there's always something being moved around and going on. I'm looking at my collection and everything looks pretty good. I actually went ahead and watered all of my plants and it's looking amazing. But I hope you guys enjoyed something positive. I see each and every single one of y'all, and I will be posting every day now just for this month. For multiple reasons. There is a lot of stuff happening at the big box stores. I'm getting a lot of packages on unboxings and plants. And then of course, you guys, there's just so much happening. Like there's just so much happening. And I gotta do my last houseplant tour. So I have to fit that in there. And then I also gotta do my favorite houseplants of the month. So, because I like to do those monthly. I like to see like how it changes and give you guys updates on what's doing good or what has done really bad but now has done a completely 180. So those are always fun to watch. And I'm looking at my chest content and it's looking gorgeous. This is the one that we propagated. I don't know if you guys remember, we propagated it last month, like literally on the video out of random, and it rooted. It's beautiful. It's just gorgeous. I did put a leaf in there to propagate. It's nice. It's still green, but that takes a while to develop. And then the mother is right in there. But I'm looking at it right now. It's benefited from the chop. It's putting out more growth and it's doing amazing. So I cannot wait to give you guys a complete houseplant tour. Everything is looking gorgeous and I'm really happy how everything's turning out. It's not just with the plants but with life right now. It feels like it's a dream and I'm gonna wake up and I'm gonna just be really sad. Like I still don't believe everything that's happening, but it's happening. So I need to soak it up and be happy and live in the moment instead of living with fear of the unknown or thinking about the worst case scenario with everything, and just enjoying everything that's actually going good right now. So yeah, so thank you so much for watching something positive, like I said, to each and every single one of y'all, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.